Hi, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Ava. Welcome to our podcast. Today's topic will be about skincare. That might look nice, but is it worth the price?
Today we are comparing two known skincare products. Our products for this podcast is Drunk Elephant Polypeptide Moisturizer and Bubble Slam Dunk Moisturizer.
These products have many opinions. Some people like to compare them to each other.
We will be talking about the pros and cons of both moisturizers. To start off, we have the Polypeptide Moisturizer from Drunk Elephant.
The review on this product of the Drunk Elephant website is a 4.2 stars and retails for $68.
Let's read some of the reviews.
From Poppy Seed Toast. I love this moisturizer. It's as a final layer over other treatments before I go to sleep. I wake up with baby soft skin. It's a little bit thick, so I don't wear during the day or under makeup. Think of it more as a treatment.
From Ego Lil Heel, I really wanted to love this moisturizer after so many good reviews. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but this felt so heavy on my skin. Like it wouldn't absorb and just sat on top. It almost made my face feel sweaty, if that makes sense. Like my skin couldn't breathe. Very strange, as I have dry skin. It normally loves a thick moisturizer. The first review gave 5 out of 5 stars, and the second person gave only 3. Next, we will be reviewing the Bubble Slam Dunk Moisturizer. This product retails for $16 at Ulta with a review of 4.7 stars, which is more than the Drunk Elephant.
Here are some reviews from the Ulta website.
From Adam Kaufman. I got this for a friend's birthday, and I know she will love it. I use it every single day. I have very sensitive skin, but this is so moisturizing. I love it. It's a good amount of product each time you squirt it out. I would totally recommend.
From Clarissa, she said, it's moisturizing, but I do not like the odor.
This moisturizer is said to be hydrating and leaving you feel nourished, calm, protected, and ready for anything, according to the Ulta website. It seems like these products have many mixed opinions, but which one do you think is better?
Now let's get into if you rather save or splurge.
Let's start off with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. This product has many opinions. Also, most people know the dupe for it, which is the e.l.f. Halo Glow.
Both of these makeup products are supposed to give you a glowy base. Now we're going to talk about the price match. The Charlotte Tilbury is around $40 and the e.l.f. Halo Glow is around $11 to $18.
I personally use the Halo Glow because it's in my price range.
I personally use Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury.
There are many other things that go in the Save or Splurge category. For example, the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Wands versus the e.l.f. Contour Wand, Blush Wand, and Highlighter Wand. Many other people think the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer is a really good dupe for the NARS Concealer. Many comparisons between the e.l.f. Lash and Roll
and the Roller Lash from Benefit.
I personally use the e.l.f. Lash and Roll every single day. But can companies get in trouble when they copy brands like this? The e.l.f. Lash and Roll looks almost exactly like the Roller Lash, with few differences. So, can they get in trouble for this? e.l.f. is known for making many dupes. e.l.f. recently made a new lip plumper that looks really, really close to the Tarte Maracuja one.
I recently bought the Tarte concealer, and it is compared to e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer.
I use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer every day, and I do not find my under eyes being patchy nor crusting.
I use the Tarte concealer. It does not look cakey under my eyes or patchy. These products both have the same results and are very similar. Personally, I would not splurge on the $32 Tarte concealer. I would buy the e.l.f.
More products that you could slave or splurge on are the Glow Recipe Dewdrops. I'm not sure if this has a dupe, but they are very expensive, and I personally, as a person who has them, do not think they are worth your money.
I personally love the Summer Fridays lip balm. Now we're going to interview Veda over if she would save or splurge.
First, we're going to talk about the Bubble Slam Dunk Moisturizer.
Would you rather save or splurge? Save your money and buy the bubble, or splurge and buy the polypeptide?
I would save my money and buy the bubble moisturizer because It's really hydrating and smooth on the skin, which I like personally because it's not that heavy and it's really nice.
Now, would you rather save or splurge on the Tarte concealer or the e.l.f. Camo Concealer?
I would save my money and buy the e.l.f. Camo Glow thing because I know that it's not that cakey on your skin and it's like easy to remove and it's way cheaper.
Now, would you rather save your money and buy the e.l.f. Putty Blush or the Rare Beauty Putty Blush?
I would buy the e.l.f. Putty Blush again because it's like the best dupe ever that I saw for Rare Beauty because it's really just like it goes on your skin really well and it blends out well. And Rare Beauty, I feel like it takes a little bit and it's way more pigmented, but the e.l.f. is way less pigmented if like people like that, which I personally like that, and it's really nice.
Nice to know, Veda. I would agree with you. It is a really good dupe for the Rare Beauty.
I agree, although I do have the Rare Beauty. But I do agree the e.l.f. is a really good dupe for it because the Rare Beauty, it's just can be over pigmented and sometimes it doesn't blend out good.
I would have to agree with you, Sydney. I would personally use the e.l.f. over the Rare Beauty. I don't have either, but I know Rare Beauty can be over pigmented. Next dupe is for NARS Radiant Long Wear Foundation versus the Maybelline Dream Satin Foundation.
The NARS Natural Longwear Radiant Foundation is a best-selling foundation. It is lightweight and medium to full coverage. The Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation with hyaluronic acid and collagen is the closest dupe we have tested for this NARS foundation. Many exact similarities between both foundations. They are alcohol-free, essential oil-free, contain glycerin, contain the same antidioxant, which is great at preventing discoloration and oxidation of the foundation. They both have dimethicone, gives both foundation a similar silky texture.
Both foundations also contain many of the same key ingredients that help it have a smooth, radiant, and long-wearing finish. The NARS Natural Long-Wearing Radiant Foundation contains raspberry, apple, and watermelon extract, whereas the Maybelline foundation contains hyaluronic acid and collagen.
Isn't that weird? Because it said they're both essential oil-free, but there is essentials in the NARS one, which does make it seem like the Maybelline one might not have a scent, and some people find scents strong, so...
I agree. Even though that was one fact, it still said there was scents and extract that was added to the foundation. Many people don't like odors, but Maybelline could carry some disgusting smells that people wouldn't like.
Now the comparison is the Dior Addict Stellar Gloss versus Kiko 3D Hydra Lip Gloss. The Kiko Milano 3D Hydra Lip Gloss in the shade 19 Cream Cashmere is an exact dupe for the Dior Addict Stellar Lip Gloss in the shade 640 J Adior. They both have a super glossy finish with extreme shine. They both have a soft, non-clumping texture which glides beautifully on the lips. When applied on the lips, you cannot tell the shades apart.
Some of the key comparisons between the two are the same light peachy shade. Both are pigmented and long-lasting, and both feel smooth and hydrating on the lips. Now we're going to be comparing the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand versus the Primark Contour Wand.
The price comparison is crazy between these two. The Charlotte Tilbury retails for $30, meanwhile the Primark Contour Wand retails for only $4.50. The Primark Cream Contour Wand is a fantastic dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. Shockingly, the Primark Contour Wand is very creamy and blends out seamlessly, leaving a natural-looking sculpt look to the cheekbones and jawline. Also, I've heard that the Charlotte Tilbury doesn't blend very good.
Key comparisons between both of them. They both have a buildable and easy to blend consistency. They both come with a cushion applicator.
Both the Charlotte Tilbury and Primark contour wands give a sculpted and contoured finish to the face. Now we have the Milk Hydro Grip Primer versus the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. The Milk is $29, meanwhile the e.l.f. is $8.
We almost couldn't believe how close this $8 dupe was from e.l.f. It is to the $29 Milk Makeup Hydrating Primer.
I personally have the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and it is a very good primer. It's very tacky, which is something you want for your makeup because it'll make your makeup last longer and stick to your skin.
The e.l.f. Power Grip Cooling Face Primer is a super familiar tacky finish to the Milk Primer that grips onto your makeup and helps you have a long-lasting look, like Sydney said.
Comparisons are they both feel calming, cooling, and a cooling feeling. Tacky finish contains hyaluronic acid to hydrate skin.
Now let's talk about the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream versus the Revolution Miracle Cream. The price comparison between these two is crazy. The Charlotte Tilbury is $79. On the other hand, the Revolution is only $10.
Also, I know for a fact that the Charlotte Tilbury, there is another one that is $100 for the Magic Cream. And guess what? They barely give you any product. I think this is a big scam. The key comparisons are both creams contain hyaluronic acid, peptides for firmness and smoothing, vitamin C, shea butter, and camelina oil. Both creams are very rich and hydrating, and both creams visibly brighten and plump skin over time.
For $8 for the 100 millimeter for the Revolution Wearless versus the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray is $26 for 100 millimeters.
The only noticeable difference we found is that the Charlotte Tilbury's finish is a little dewier than the Revolution's, but it still gives a dewy glow that is consistent throughout the day. Although I do think that not all people would like a dewy glow because I know lots of people like a blurred look to their face.
I agree with Sydney. Sometimes having a more dewy look makes it look like your skin's a little more oily. Now, ending off our podcast, would you save or splurge on these beauty products?
That's all from us. Thank you for listening to our podcast.